Yeah. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, JayDollKingHefner, the beautiful Cali Sun, and the beautiful Mara Blade. And we're back again for another live stream on my brand new biking channel, Biking with JayDollKingHefner. And today we have a very interesting show. It's my first installment of what I call my cycling beauty breakdown. And man, if you don't know, let me put my title up here. If you don't know, my goodness, stop acting crazy. I haven't heard this phone all day. Now I want to go out. But if you don't know, I started this channel because there go my title. I recently became a full-time bike commuter, a few months ago, or several months ago now. When my car went down, I decided, hey, funds wasn't looking that good. And I was honestly tired of the rising gas prices, car insurance, and all this other razzmatazz anyway. And I've had my trusty bike for years upon years. And every time a car went down, my bike was always there to help me. But, it might be a year or two sometimes when I didn't touch my bike. But man, this time something different just rose up in me. I'm like, you know what? I've always thought about bike commuting. Let me pick this bike up and start rolling this joker and, just seeing how much I can do with it. And as I started riding it more, finding out I can do it, I was looking at videos, doing research on bike commuting and all of that good stuff. Just finding out everything I could about it, how I can be more efficient at it and things of that nature. And let me tell you, man, I've always loved riding my bike, but boy, doing it every day, it's a whole new thing, and it just makes me love it that much more. It's so fun, and I don't even look forward to ever getting into a car. I feel like a car is pretty much the last resort for me right now. But to stay on topic, as I've been doing my research, of course, I was running across female cyclists, pictures, videos, all type of stuff. And since I've never actually been in the world of cycling, I never really paid attention to the female cyclists all that much. I noticed that I would see some in the Olympics that would have their tight uniforms on and they'd be fine and things of that nature. And but I never really focused on them as much. But it's just like anything else in life. Once you start doing something or once you get something, like if you get a car, you start seeing that car everywhere. Well, since I started cycling, I really started paying attention also to the female cyclists. And let me tell you, I have my beautiful ladies here with me because if you don't know out there, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a companion doll enthusiast. Companion doll enthusiast. Doll is in D-O-L-E. I know I have a southern accent, so some people think I say dog, but no. Companion doll enthusiast, meaning that I do believe in the advantages of having synthetic companions. I'm cool with human companions as well, but I'm into this lifestyle right now. It's a stress-free lifestyle. I always say if a human woman want to throw vagina my way, hey, guess what? If I like her and things click, I take it. But don't ask me to get rid of my synthetic ladies because they're not going anywhere. They're my true companions. They keep me company and they keep me happy. And they won't leave me, so I'm not leaving them. So I am a companion doll enthusiast, but I am still very attracted to the human woman. And as I've been into this cycling world doing my research, I've been noticing these cycling ladies, and they're beautiful, super fine, in shape. Some of the, I'm telling you, you don't have to be a professional cyclist. The lady that I'm looking at today, I think she's done some professional things. Katie Kookaburra, she's going to be the featured lady I look at today, but she just started out, I think she just cycles for her own sake now for her YouTube channel. I'm not sure she's a pro or anything like that. So you don't have to be a pro. I'm not referring to just pro women who cycle. I'm just referring to women who cycle in general. You can be anybody that I might spotlight on this particular show. So either way, as I was doing my research into the history of biking, you know what, man? although female cyclists are fine and things of that nature, I started getting intrigued with just the sort of the history of the female in cycling and how liberating it has been for females. I see I got a comment here. Tyra Moore, salute Jay and the girls. What up, Tyra Moore? Good to see you here. Good to see you. Glad to have you. But yeah. So, oh yeah. I got to the history of women in cycling. I got into the history of women in cycling. And man, it's just so cool to just hear the story of it liberating them pretty much, because women have been unfairly treated, over time, just like any other minority group in a way. They've been limited in things they can do. And believe me you, I know a lot of people don't want to hear about women getting treated bad right now, because it's been so many, women movements lately and protests. And a lot of people feel like, hey man, women are getting their just due right now. The last thing we need to hear about is about women getting their just due. But I'm more or less talking about just the history of the woman, and having that stigma of always wanting to be, kept in the kitchen, or, pushed out of the way, and not being able to do their own thing, and so when I heard about how the bike was such a liberator for them, I was like, man, that's just cool. Because I just sort of, once again, I love to empathize. And I was just putting myself in their shoes. And I was thinking like, man, if you're a woman, you used to being, in a house, not being able to really get out. All you doing is, housekeeping and things of that nature. It had to feel great to get on that bike for the first time and be able to just say, you know what, I can go out and get lost a little bit. I'm sure that probably led to a few affairs too, but nevertheless, it still is good that they were able to, get out and do things like, us men could do back in the day. Well, maybe not men of my a pigment, so to speak. But men nevertheless were able to get on their bikes and ride around and have that sense of freedom. But the first video I want to share with you guys today is and all of these videos that I share, they probably won't have sound, but I'm still going to share them with you anyway. Let me check something right quick before I share this video. Let me see something. Let me check this out. And then we're going to. Okay, let me look at that. Okay, perfect. Now we can share this video. I found what I needed to find. I'm just going to show you guys a little something on sort of what they say about, women and their first chance to get a little freedom on the bike. I got to make sure there's no music playing right there, though. Let me see. Okay. I think we good. All right. About right here. I think we'll be good. Well, let me see now. Okay, there it is. I want you guys to see this little, him talking about women, getting on the bike for the first time and things of that nature. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to show you that.
Those women who began riding bikes in the 1890s were very bold. They had to adjust their clothing, as riding a bike with a floor-length skirt would have been difficult. It meant they enjoyed the same kind of freedoms as men. They were independent, able to go out on trips, and escape the control of their family or husband.
So I thought that was really cool from the standpoint of, like you say, you saw these women with these full-length dresses on and stuff, and you know, that they couldn't do the things that men could do, but you know, you saw even in those pictures over time how their wardrobe started changing, and you know, they were adapting to being able to get on the bike, get out and ride, and have a little freedom. And so I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool that, you know, women were able to use the bike like that. I was really loving that. So I looked at tons of videos, but I ran across a couple of special ladies when I was doing my research. But first of all, let's look at this video first. I'm gonna let y'all look at this. Look, once again, it has all this old school music on there that I can't play the sound on the video. But I want to show y'all this little video because this is a trip. This is a trip right here. I'm gonna show y'all some of this. Okay, on this video, this is just sort of showing women they're riding in a cycling group, and it's just some early days of, you can sort of see how the women are beginning to build up and starting to team together and cycle. And so I can't play the sound, but I was laughing though, because I was like, look at the old school ladies, and look at them legs, y'all. I said, shoes. Hey, I was laughing at, you know, fitness and all that. That stuff was different back then. But I was laughing because man, them legs look absolutely amazing on these ladies. Absolutely amazing. Even back then, you know, and look at them in a group. And I was like, man, look at those bikes. Those are some actually nice bikes, man. You know, as far as just what they look like, because I already know they were built to last. They were probably Riley bikes or something like that. And I heard Riley bikes are literally just built to last a lifetime. And I was just tripping off, man, how great their legs and stuff look, honestly. I was like, look at the old school girls, man. Got their hair all curled, but you know what? They out there, you know, doing it like the guys, doing some bike touring. And I was like, look at the bike, the packs and stuff they use. You know, in my brain, I'm just getting into biking and having packs on my bike. I thought all that was new. But, you know, even the ladies, you know, back in the day, you know, and of course I seen other videos. They weren't the first, but I was just tripping off, hey, they got some pretty nice packs, even back then on their bikes, you know, to do some bike packing or bike touring. But there are some nicely in shape ladies. And I was just sort of tripping like, man, they're the beginning of the evolution of the lady on the bike. They're the beginning of the evolution. So I'm gonna stop sharing that. It's many of these old films I sort of want to share with you guys. Let me see. Yep. So that was a girl cyclist riding in a pack right quick. Now this woman is really special too. This woman is really special too. This woman is, and this is a very quick little video. This woman is, her name is Eileen Sheridan, and she was a cycling racing champ back in the day. This video was, this was 1954 when she did this record or whatever. But once again, man, I'm just intrigued. This is only 12 seconds too. I'm only intrigued by this because just a little while ago, the women, you know, they had full length dresses on and skirts and stuff. And now you have a woman, you know, winning, you know, championships and things of that nature. So just check out a little bit of Eileen Sheridan. This Eileen Sheridan right here. Look, she rolling. Look at Eileen. I love it, man. She rolling, man. She rolling. I love it. Let's look at that again. Look at Eileen. Eileen rolling, man. Got that smile on her face. I promise you, I can't wait to do the video where I'm gonna talk about, man. Every time I jump on my bike, I promise you, it has the biggest smile on my face, and it's automatic. It's not me doing it; it just happens. What else did I want to show you guys? Oh, I don't want to show you all that while I'm looking for it. But it's something else I wanted to show you. Now, I'm not going to show you that. That's one when they were talking about Eileen Sheridan, but you couldn't. Yeah, here's the one I want to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you this one. And we're just taking a look back at some of these. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right one. Oh yeah, I'm just taking a look back at just a little brief history of women in cycling, man. So this is Eileen Sheridan. She did some 100-mile record. Let's check that out a little bit. Just do a little check on her. And we're building up to Katie Kookaburra. I can't wait to get to her. We're just doing a slow burn because I just want you guys to sort of look over some of these older beginning pioneering women with me. Eileen, I wish you could hear it because they have great narration. He's holding her up, pushing her off. Look at those legs. Eileen. Eileen. Look at them legs on Eileen. She was looking good, man. Eileen was looking good. Like I said, them little quick videos. Just little quick videos. Let me see what else I got here that I want to share with you guys. I still ain't got to my honestly my favorite girl of the old school since I've been sort of looking. I'm sure it's others out there, but it's other girls that I really like out there. This is one of the girls I really love, and this is probably my favorite one. I think I can share this one with you actually, because there's no music on this. Let me see. Yeah, I can share this one with you. So this girl, I really love this girl. This is Eve Hamilton, and she was a bike. I think she was an endurance racer or something like that. But I really love me some Eve Hamilton, a whole bunch. She's a beautiful girl, and she really looks like one of those old school black and white movie stars. But she's such an inspiration to me. I can't lie. I just love her. I don't know. It's just something about seeing a woman back in that day, biking and because I still think even though biking was a big form of transportation, I still think the way they were doing it was still something rare. So here's Eve Hamilton. She's getting ready to set off on a record-breaking tour. So listen to this right quick.
The lady in question is the first woman in the history of our country or any other country that has ever undertaken an endurance trial of this character.
That's what Mr. Ben Tillett thinks about it. The lady in question is Miss Evelyn Hamilton, setting out to try and cycle from London to John O'Groats in 5 days. Her Boyk friends go with her, but not to John O'Groats.
Eve! I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what it is about that old film that's just to see her in the middle of all those, men and all this, and she going off on this big mission. And man, did you see how the old school was as far as just, back in the day? That was I think that was over in England or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but what was that? Yeah, that was somewhere over in the UK, but in England, I believe. But I just think it's still sort of cool to see how many people were like seeing her off. Everybody was riding their bikes, seeing her off. They weren't going to go with her, but they just rode with her for a while. I just thought that was cool, man. I don't think you really see stuff quite like that anymore. That was pretty cool. I might have to probably turn the volume off next time though. For this next one, I'm gonna show you. Okay. This is another video that's funny to me. This is another video. Hold on. Man, I can't lie. I hate that I can't share with y'all the commentary on this video, because this guy right here be making me laugh so hard, man. this video I'm finna share. This guy, he be tripping, man. He be tripping. It's a bicycle safety video, right? But Eve Hamilton did it. And that's the reason I'm really showing this video is because I really love the fact that these girls sort of really became, you know, female superstars as much as you could be one, you know. And so, you know, they were doing commercials and stuff like this. So it looked like this is 1936. So, man, I guess Eve came before, I guess she came before Eileen Sheridan. It's Eileen Sheridan. That was like 1954 and things of that nature. So this says 1936. So Eve Hamilton came before that. I love Eve's legs, and she's a cute woman. They don't have her dressed up where she's revealing, but I guarantee you, she's a cyclist, and I guarantee she's fine in real life. I guarantee that, or she was. So check out Eve. The dude, I wish you could hear his commentary, but she's doing a cycling lesson. She rolling. And right here, he's saying, don't cross on the inside or you'll end up dead. He says, don't cross on the inside. Then on here, he says, don't cross on the outside unless you want to end up in a mortuary. And then he says, don't pull out unsuspectingly. So he was just and then he say right here, he says, this is a quick way to travel, but you never know when the truck is going to turn. He says it'll be a quick way for you to end up in the cemetery. Man, dude had me laughing, man. I promise you. But I was more or less showing that because I love the fact that Eve Hamilton was featured once again, you know, in that old school commercial. You know, I love that she was featured like that. What else we got here before we get to some of the nitty and the gritty? Oh, okay. Okay, here go her last little thing that I want to show on Eve. This is basically another commercial. This is I think this is, hold on, what is this? Okay. Let me see something. Yeah, I couldn't show you I can't let you listen to it because it got music playing. So let me go ahead and share it though anyway and tell y'all what's happening. This, I can't lie, this is so fun to me just to be looking at it. Look, I've seen all this, but hey, I never get tired of looking at it, honestly. So this is Eve Hamilton and basically another commercial where they were coming out with this brand new bike, basically where you pedal it up high. And look at Eve. Ooh, that thing looking fine. Even though it's old, you still see that girl looking good back there. Watch this, though. Watch.
Whereas the pedals on the ordinary bike go round and around, below, the pedals on this machine are strictly on the level.
Oh, my God. I had the volume playing. I wasn't supposed to have the volume playing. My bad. I'm sure I'm going to have to probably go back out there and block that out at some point. Whenever my channel become monetized. Ooh, look at those legs on Eve, though. My goodness gracious. That girl looks absolutely amazing. Look at her. Look at Eve. Look at them legs. I think she's an absolutely beautiful girl. And what's really funny is, girl. What's really funny is, like I said, this is another commercial. So Eve was making a little money back in the day as a sports athlete. And the dude sort of was making some jokes. He was like, if you get in this bike, you got to raise your butt up. He said, well, you got to raise your knees up. So he was sort of making a joke about Eve basically looking good right there. I said, yeah, Eve was looking good right there. I ain't going to even lie to you, brother. Oh. Sain said, I'm glad I was able to catch a stream. I usually at work and the time zone is different. Oh, yeah. What up, Sain? Good to see you. Like I said, this is a bit of a different stream because once again, this is my biking channel. So I'm looking at a whole nother genre of things right here. Even though I got my girls in the background enjoying it with me in Catley Sun and Mara Blade. But either way. So it's other videos I want to show you guys before I get to the nitty gritty and talk about the beautiful Katie. And so let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So this is another video. I don't think I can. I got to remember to turn the volume back off this time because last time I let it play. Last time I let it play, I can't let it do that again. Okay, let's see if this is gonna have music. Yep, it got music, so I can't show you. I mean, I can show you, but I can't let you hear it. But it don't matter. This is so good, you don't actually need to hear it. So this is a girl named Marie Wilson. And we've all seen bike tricks before, but the beauty of this particular video is the fact that it's old school, you know, that she was doing this way back in the day. So this video is absolutely amazing right here. Let's check this one out. Marie. Let's see what Marie doing, y'all. Marie Wilson. Y'all can't hear it, but I had to narrate it. Look at Marie. Marie looking good back in the day. No hands. Now she's standing up. Marie coming up off that thing. Look at that. She ain't touched the ground now. Coming up out of her shirt. Looking good. I can't lie. That's what I love about back in the day. They were real performers. Look at that. Back bend, touch the ground with my lips. Come back up. Marie. Ooh, I know she was a joy, whoever was dating her. She back on it. Snap your fingers, get back at it, Marie. I love it. Look at Marie. Yeah, the splits on the bike. Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest. She ain't even all that shapely, but boy, that's erotic. I'm gonna be honest with you. And she it's just something so innocent about. Oh my God. Look at Marie. She cutting up, ladies and gentlemen. And it's back in the day, man. You know, everybody wasn't doing that. Ooh. And people do these tricks all the time now, but I'm just tripping out way back in the day. You know, a lady put in the work to learn how to do this. I mean, this stuff ain't easy now by any means necessary. Look at Marie. Look at Marie. I like the way she straddled that thing again. Like, I'm off. I'm gone. Yeah. Oh, now this is the one. I seen her do this on another video. Look, the bike's still up. Now, I don't know if they make bikes like, you know, I do know my bikes do have that same dimension, but sitting down there on that gear, I don't know if I don't know if she's gonna be able to find a gear like that today. She had to get that specially made. Marie did it though. Riding again. She's so cute on here doing this though. I love it. Marie. This girl is talented, man. So once again, I'm just tripping off the evolution of women on bikes. You know, it goes from them pulling up their skirts. It goes to them, you know, forming cycle touring groups. Next thing you know, man, they're winning big time races. And now you got a girl doing all type of tricks. All right. That's what I was talking about the other day, saying I was like, when I was talking about on my last live stream, on my biking live stream, I said, man, the thing about because Holland, you know, over the Dutch, you know, over in the Netherlands, they are mainly biking society. They don't do all this car travel. And that's what I was saying during that stream. I said, man, we need to adopt that because that will, you know, keep us in shape more. That'll keep more money in our pocket from spending money on gas and car insurance. That'll decrease the pollution in the air. You know what I'm saying? Have all of us healthy as horses. You know, and plus, man, biking is fun. But you know, over here they want to trick you into thinking it is only for kids. But no, bikes are a form of transportation. So, make a long story short, you're right. I was saying it the other night. I said, man, the biggest deterrent to us, the United States becoming more of a biking community, other than people sort of not wanting to do it, is the fact that the government is not wanting to go. the government or just the big businesses, so to speak, they don't want us to decrease our car buying. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to buy more bikes and less cars because why? They want us to spend more money on the cars. They want us to keep being dependent on gas. You know, all of that is going to bring them even more money because once you buy a bike, I'm going to hint you on something. It's not going to really be breaking down to where you need to get another one tomorrow. A bike can last you a lifetime in some cases. The bike that I ride now, I want to get a new bike, you know, to do some bigger, you know, big tours and stuff like that. But the bike that I have now, I've had it for, you wouldn't believe how long I've had that bike. I just say that, but it's almost like brand new. So that's not like a car. My car that went down, I had it for like 5 or 6 years and it was done. It was a used car, but it's not as trustworthy as a bike. And so they don't want us to become a biking nation mainly, to where we won't need to do a lot of turnover, you know, because once you get some good bikes, like I say, you know, after a certain amount of years, you may want to get a different bike, but it's not going to be because your bike broke down, so to speak, where it wasn't operating anymore. That's very rare that your bike just breaks in two or something. So, yeah, it's all about the money. So you're right about that, son. Definitely right about that. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Did I show all of my videos before I want to talk about this last beauty? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, this one, they didn't really show much of Eve. She was on the track racing, but they didn't really show much of her. Oh, I want to show you these couple of novelty videos, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Katie Kookaburra, and I'm going to let you guys get out of here. But I thought this video was pretty cool, only because it's like an old school commercial for women, to basically encourage women to cycle more. You can't hear it again because, let me see. Oh, okay. I can show you this one. It doesn't have any sound anyway, to be honest with you. So I can just leave it off so I won't make a mistake with the next video. But I thought this video was pretty cool. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. This video is for a dress clamp for ladies to sort of keep them from showing them booties while they're riding a bike. So check it out. First of all, look at the just classic beauties they have. Both of those ladies are just beautiful girls. You got the guys out in the streets, the ladies passing by, right? And the guys looking like, oh boy, what we just see. And look, the girls, look at that dress flying up. She like, I'm finna show these boys something extra. Ooh, and that leg looking great. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at the dude. He like, oh Lord, I'm liking what I see. And then look at all the ladies. They stop and they realize them dresses flying, so they put the dress clamp on there. See, this is a commercial for, you know, the dress clamp so the ladies can feel more. Look, he looking down there like, what? They clamping their dresses. They gone now. The dresses ain't flying up. Look at the girl. Look at the girl. They had her falling off. I love that the old school productions, man. Nothing beats that old school type of production. I'm gonna be honest with you. They know how to just really make stuff funny without all the fake bull crap. They make it. They make it good with just the writing and stuff like that. This is something I wish y'all could hear. Let me see. I know you can't hear this because it got music, but I want you to see this just for another reason, to be honest with you. So listen. So check this out. Check this out. Okay. So this whole video is about It's pretty much a commercial. Hold on, something ain't right. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty much a commercial, right? But and it's for like one of the first types of radios you can put on your bike. So let's check it out. I wanted to show you this because I'm like, oh, that girl that they got is this doing a commercial. Got them hot pants on. Look at that bike bag, the old school bike bag. I thought that was so cool. Look at them legs, though. Like I say, man, them old school girls was looking good, man. I'm sorry. She rolling, got them legs out. I wish you could hear it right now because right now she's playing that radio. The radio is sitting on the bike right there. And she got her little bike bag on. I mean, I didn't think they had all of that as far as bike bags like that back then. But they already had little touring bags and stuff like that you can put on your bike. I think that's cool. Look at the little radio. A fine woman. They know how to do some promotions back then. I tell you that. I love these old videos, man. They're absolutely a treasure. They're absolutely a treasure. So, without holding up the proceedings, we're going to get into this, the biggest topic of today's show. And that's the beautiful Katie Kookaburra. So, like I said, man, I've showed you sort of the history of the women cyclists and things of that nature. I've talked about that and shown how the woman evolved in cycling, going from, Luke, if you don't get off my table, they've gone from having long dresses on and having to pin their dresses up and going, having their own little bike touring groups. Then they became professional racers, and now you see, ladies in all type of commercials, because the bike has liberated them. Well, we move forward to today, and of course, we got all type of women penetrating. Well, penetrating is a crazy word, but they're in all types of sports, and all the woman, is steadily getting more and more liberated every day. But in cycling, like I say, you got world champion women, pros. You got people that's just doing it for fun on an everyday basis. And like I say, I was just looking around, looking at all the cycling videos I can find. And I will agree that women do have a bit of an advantage on us men to a certain degree when it comes to just YouTube videos or just whatever it is, because I know women don't want to hear this, but the truth is, you looking fine does go a long way. It's just simple as that. A lot of women, for us men, we don't really give a damn what you're talking about. If it's not too crazy, if it's something we can bear while looking at your beauty, I'm going to be honest. So a lot of women out there, you don't need to feel bad about having subscribers because you are attractive. But some of you, just to let you know, it's not just because you have a great personality. I'm going to be honest with you. So with all that said, I find, or us men, I think we find that a lot more challenging to build a base because we don't just have that sexiness, so to speak, to go off of, even though I am pretty sexy, I must say. But with all that said, I was looking at a lot of, cycling channels and things of that nature, and I came across the beautiful Katie Kookaburra. I'm a big fan of her channel. And she's a cyclist, and now pretty much all she does is her cycling channel. And I think she's an awesome girl. You may even want to go subscribe to her. You may want to go subscribe to her. But let me find something to... She makes me laugh so hard. Because she reels you in with her little sexiness. She tries to do it on purpose. But let me see. Oh man, I want to show you this right quick. I'm gonna show you just a little bit of this. One of her videos. She used to be out of shape, you know, and that's another thing I really love about her is that, you know, she cycled and got herself in shape. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. She's gonna be showing pieces of it. So when I go over here, you're gonna see Katie Kookaburra on the front screen. She's a beautiful lady. I'm gonna be honest with you. There she is. So she's a beautiful girl. And she's and Katie, if you ever see this, God bless you, baby. I don't mean any offense by this, but she is not what you would call a spring chicken, to where she's one of these young hotties. You know what I'm saying? She has a little age on her, but I think she has aged very well. You know, she looks amazing at whatever age she is. Even with the maybe little wrinkle here or there. I think she's absolutely beautiful. So there she goes when she was bigger. Look how big she was right there. She was actually a much bigger lady at one point. But cycling actually got her, you know, slim and trim and looking good like she looks right here on the screen. And so that was another big thing that I was really, you know, liking about her journey. There's nothing else I want to show you on this particular video. But she's an attractive girl. I love watching her videos. They're pretty informative. Look at her right here. I'm going to show you a little bit of her ride. Show you a little bit of her ride. Okay, there she go. She does a lot of videos like this, and honestly, I do videos similar to this as far as where I'm going to be talking to the camera, because that's just sort of my style as well. But I think that she's a very attractive girl. Now, keep in mind, there are Instagram models and all this stuff you can go look at. And I'm going to be breaking down a lot of female cyclists. So believe me, we're going to get to some straight knockouts. But for Katie's standpoint, I just love the fact that, you know, she's a attractive lady. She's worked herself back into shape. I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let me stop sharing right quick. Okay, cool. We can hear her talk for a quick second. I want you to hear her voice, because that's one of the best things about her is hearing that little accent on her. Now, I can't lie. What I don't like is sometimes she gets a little jumble mouth where I don't understand what the hell she's saying. But I do love that little accent.
But this morning I've got literally a couple of hours before I need to get to the airport. So fitting in a very short, well, it's a couple of hours ride. It's probably about 40k. So I'm on a climb as usual because that laughed at you, ridiculous. But anyway, because a guy called Dan, so thank you, Dan, if you're watching, sent me a link to this climb called Taucho.
Okay. I'm going to stop it right there, because even when she was talking right there, you probably saw what I was talking about, where she gets a little jumble mouth where, like, what did you just say? But that's just her accent. But what I love about seeing good old Katie Kookaburra is it's sort of funny, man. On my other channel, JayDollKingHefner, and if you're interested in seeing me and my companion dog lifestyle, I would suggest you go over to that channel and subscribe to that channel. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe here. But what I really love about Katie Kookaburra is on my other channel, I did this competition called the Vagina Scent Competition, where it was all these ladies that my viewers was asking me to put up against each other and find out who I thought had the better smelling vagina. Man, so I laugh when I see Katie doing her rides and stuff, getting all sweaty and things of that nature, because it's crazy. It's almost, for me, an actual aphrodisiac. This is her channel. This is her Instagram right here. I'm actually following her, unless she blocked me after this video. But yeah, this is her from the backside. Look how far she's come. You know, she's slimmed down a whole bunch, looking good. But yeah, I did that scent competition. I used to judge women and you know, give my opinions on how I thought their vagina was smelling. Well, man, as far as Kookaburra is concerned, sometimes when I see her riding her bike in these hot or humid environments, she's getting a little sweaty. You know that vagina that got a little sweaty down there and all this stuff. I can't lie. I always get the vibe that she smell right though. You know what I'm saying? Like it might get a little, you know, it might get a little musty out on a trip, just a little bit, but it's a good musty. It's not a stinky musty. It's that it's got a little stank on it, but not the stanky stank. The a little good stank, like ooh, girl. You know what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, I'm the type that I always want my girl to. I want to make, I want us to have a bath before we actually make love. But knowing that she was, let's just say she took a shower and she went out and got a little sweaty, sometimes you still do get down under those circumstances, knowing that she was already clean type stuff, so that can happen. But either way, she won't be funky, if she went out clean and got to sweating. But I can't lie, man. I've talked about this in another video that I did. Women cyclists, they may not want to hear this, but I'm just sorry. As a man, she may not like this picture, but I love this picture of her because she got some nice legs. But as a man, I did a video about this. I'm sorry, ladies. As a man, the first thing a man is looking at, he's going to notice your body. He's going to notice if he's attracted to you physically. That's just how we are. We're going to look at you and be like, ooh, she's either fine to me or not. Well, I don't give a damn. Shortly after you decide that she is fine to you, the next thing you're going to be starting to think about is how that thing's smelling. How is your hygiene? I know it look good, but do it smell good? They just go hand in hand. So I'm sorry, man. When I see these female cyclists, like I said in that video, man, and I see them getting a little sweaty and knowing them vaginas are sitting right on that seat. Oh, Lord. I said it in that video. The first two things I think about is, Lord, I know those seats are happy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be some fine women sitting on these seats. Oh, Lord. I say, boy, I always have given, that's the thing about me in the companion dog lifestyle. I've always sort of given life to inanimate objects. Like in my job, people would tell me to throw away styrofoam. And I'd be like, man, I don't want to throw away that styrofoam and hurt it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So when I think about these bike seats, if these bike seats have any life in them whatsoever, they are happy as hell being an owner of one of these female cyclists, assuming they're clean. But yeah, also in that video that I did, I said, as a man, you're thinking that seat is happy as hell. And the next thing you're thinking is, I wonder what that seat smelling like, right? Because you like, that vagina constantly hitting that seat. And, it's nothing like, I'm sorry, guys, if you never had experience with a human woman before, you won't understand. But it's nothing like a good, clean, good smelling vagina. And, even if a vagina was clean and it got a little sweaty, it's still going to be smelling good. And so in the back of your mind, you seeing some of these fine cyclists and you think like, I wonder what that seat. Lord have mercy, boy. And when I see Katie Kookaburra, I've always thought, I wonder what that seat smelling like. I know it's because I can't like Katie. I think she smell good, but like I told you, I think she's that type of woman. You have to know what women smell like to understand what I mean. But she's that type of woman that I feel like sometimes it can get a little extra musty, not stanky, right? But just it got a little extra strength to it, right? And sometimes when I see her, she be talking about, I'm sweating, I'm working up, I'm so sweaty. And all I be thinking like, I can't lie, it be intoxicating because I be thinking like, I bet that thing is worked up, probably smelling good as hell right now. I promise I be thinking that. So I really like her little adventures that she does go on. I'm gonna be here. Go her sitting down again, eating. She got some great little legs on her. Now here she was a little thin. She was a little thin for me on here. To me, this wasn't her at her best. Now, I'm not gonna go through all her pictures on here either. Because truth be told, she doesn't have the greatest pictures on here. Right here, you can see not like she's. And see, I picked Katie out not because she has some gigantic butt and she's the best shape woman. No, this girl has worked herself into shape. She still has a nice physique. She's a little older, but she's, you know, a beautiful girl. You know, I thought she was a very unique person to sort of take a look at. And speaking of taking a look at, I want to take a look back at see if I can find another one of her videos. Oh, yeah. I know what I wanted to see. I know exactly what I wanted to see. I was tripping off this video that she did. Let me see if I got it on here. Because I might have known me, I could have looked at it on my other channel. Oh, here it is. This video had me laughing so hard. Okay. 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 Here we go. I know she got music. Damn. Okay, I can't show you this part. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you this part from here on out. This had me laughing so hard. This had me laughing. Let me see. So she supposedly hurt her Achilles at some point, right? She supposedly hurt her Achilles. And so she went to go see this doctor or whatever. And look at that cute little foot she got. Oh, Lord have mercy. That girl looks amazing. Great little foot she got there. But the doctor talking to her, he got me laughing. Look, I don't give a damn what he talking about examining. You can't tell me he ain't looking at that foot. Look. You can kiss my butt. You know damn well you like that foot, doctor. Now he called himself trying. Now look at this. Hold on, let me see some. I think there ain't no music on this part. Hold on.
Really well, and it's totally recovered. This looks exactly the same as
the left now. Same, yeah.
And what we're going to do now is just test it a little bit by getting to do this
Man, he ain't thinking about
feels
that
really,
foot.
really good. Miraculous healing.
He is not thinking about that foot. He sit up there looking at that booty, looking at them feet, and looking at them calves.
Again, you're like Lazarus in terms of. But within 3 weeks, this is now normal, which is as fast as you can go with this sort of thing. So that's great. So what I think we'll do, though, is give you some a key with Achilles.
Ooh, I can't lie, man. You know, I've often thought about, I'm talking about in a different time in my life, thought about being like a gynecologist or something, because I've always been fascinated with the female body and stuff. But man, sometimes I be thinking like, boy, woo, Lord, it takes a lot of willpower to be doing a job like this when you got a beautiful woman. You know, of course, you're going to deal with some women you're not attracted to, but when you got a woman that you're attracted to coming in there, she got her damn feet off. And I can't lie, man, I'm a foot fanatic. And that's another thing I do like about the human woman is her smells. I love a good smell of vagina, and I love some good clean feet. And man, I can just imagine how them feet are smelling right now.
So making sure rehabilitation.
Yeah.
I say this, Katie laying flat out. Now, she ain't got a great butt right there. But like I told you, I deal with it. I deal with it because she's still in shape.
So even though this hasn't been caused by any, I don't think, deficit in yourself or problem with that, you know.
Either way, he goes on bloviating. And here's a part that had me dying laughing, right? I did this exercise because I had actually an Achilles injury. So I actually had to do this exercise with my physical therapist. But keep in mind, and she was a woman and she was fine. But keep in mind, she didn't hold my hands to have me doing this. You see what I'm getting at? Watch this.
I feel on both legs.
Hold on. Now, I got it off right now. He's still talking to her, but look. He got her coming up and down, but he holding her hand. Nah, bro, you ain't got to go that far. Now you are. Now I saw that he was married, right? And this just got me laughing because I say, I know if his wife looking at this, she probably like, wait a minute, bro. I don't think you got to do all this. Ooh, look at her feet, though. They are amazing. But I bet she like, you ain't got to do all this because he don't. I'm going to tell you, man, when you in a physical therapist office, all he got to tell her is it's little planks he can give her to stand on. They don't have to be up on that little platform right there. But you know why they on that platform? Because he want to hold her hand. Why? Because she is a sexy little joker now. And I'm not saying she don't want to hold his hand either, though. But I just thought it was so funny because I said, look at the doc. Don't act like you ain't. Look, doc, whatever. You doing more than examining here. Get out of here. But let me see. That's pretty much all I have to show on her. But what I really wanted to say about Katie more than anything was you can definitely go follow her and see more of her videos. And she puts out, I love her because she's a hard worker. You know, she puts out a video, if not every other day, every few days or so. So she's active. She's a cute girl. I love her story of coming all the way back from, let me share this while I'm talking about her. I love the fact of her coming all the way back from being overweight to losing all that weight and literally, you know, being a fine woman right now. You know, she's a nice, look at this. She's come a long way to looking great. Now, she did do one video that had me sort of laughing. I even though I understand her point as a woman, but she did a video where she was saying some guy had grabbed her butt without, you know, her permission or whatever. And, you know, she was upset about it. She was like, yeah, a lot of male cyclists would end up trying to do something like that. You know, they've done that, grabbed her butt and stuff before. I was laughing about it a little bit. I can't lie. I was laughing about it a little bit because she do be looking good in her little bibs. That's her right there. Look, she got some nice legs on her, man. So I know she be looking good. And if those guys, you know, remember her from when she was, you know, bigger and heavier, because she said she was 220 pounds. I'm like, damn, I couldn't believe that. So if, you know, she's probably blowing their mind now that they see her as a slim girl, right? She look cute right here. But the only thing I was sort of laughing at is she was really offended, like, hey, they shouldn't be touching me. But, you know, in the back of your mind, and women, this is just me thinking, but in the back of your mind, you already know when you were bigger, guys wasn't trying to touch you. They wasn't be, you know, a woman can always get a man. But when you look as good as she do now, you know, men are starting to flock to her. But in the back of your mind, I can't lie, a piece of me is like, no offense, just a little while ago, nobody was wanting your ass. So you sort of should be a little happy, even if somebody do grab that booty every blue moon. But keep in mind, I'm only joking because nobody wants to basically get assaulted like that because, you know, getting touched without being wanting to be touched. But it's only funny to me because, you know, guys have such a different mentality. You know, for the most part, we wish a woman would reach out and grope us. Now, it's been some women, I can't lie, who've groped me who I wasn't attracted to. You don't too much love it. I'm going to be honest. You don't too much love it. But I wasn't so offended where I wanted to go report them and get them in trouble for grabbing my butt or doing something like that. I'm going to be like, oh, you know, I might not love it. I might be like, oh, I wish you was a super fine girl doing that. But I'm not going to be as offended as these women are. But it's two different mentalities. Women have to be on guard. They have to watch out for guys doing crazy stuff to them. So they can't be too open with everybody touching their bodies like that. So once again, I understood what she meant. But I'm just saying it was just that back of the mind thought of, hey, just a little while ago, people weren't chasing after you. So you should be happy. But she shouldn't be happy about people touching her. That was just a quick flashing thought that went across my head. But overall, I really like this girl. You can go subscribe to her. Check more of her story out. I do give her the thumbs up as far as the scent of her vagina. I can't lie. She has a bike seat that I would love to sniff and test it out myself. But I do believe she has a wonderful scent. Just to be more specific, once again, I do believe she's the type of girl, because girls have different levels of scent. Some can have a bit of a stronger scent and still be a good scent, but it's a little stronger. And some have a lighter scent. I do believe, I don't know why, I believe that she can have a bit of a mustier scent. Not stanky, but got a little bit, just a little bit more scent on it. When it does have a scent, you can smell it a little bit more than normal. But it's a good one though. And I can't lie, when she works up that sweat, she sure makes me think about it. So she almost makes me wish that I had the old scent competition back going, but I don't think I'm going to do that again this year. Especially, I'm not going to do that on this channel. I'm just going to highlight the cycling beauties. And Katie Kookaburra, God bless you. Keep it up. I'm going to still watch your videos. You're a sexy, beautiful girl. And I'm going to be honest. Every time I see her, she makes my heart pound like, ooh, I like her. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? She makes me curious about what she's smelling like. You know what I'm saying? She makes me curious about, hey, you know, what she's like in person. You know what I'm saying? And how she's looking. And also, you know, as a cyclist, you know, I would love to cycle with her one day, you know. But I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm letting you know, Katie Kookaburra, and all you ladies out there. Remember this, guys. You can be cool with a girl, but don't be friends. I'm going to let you know that now. Whenever a girl has ever told me, I see you as a friend, I said, you can see me however you want to, but just let you know it's not mutual. Because you ain't finna spend a night on my couch saying, hey, we just buddies. No, we ain't. You know, my girls now, I don't make love to my companion dogs. They're the only girls just living with me that doesn't have to put out. But, you know, if a human woman's over here, nah, we're not going to be playing patty cake all night. No. And the difference, I've explained the difference with that before on my companion dog channel. And it's pretty much simple as this. I don't make love to my girls, but I could make love to them if I wanted to. You know, but the thing is, they're here. They're not going to leave me. It's no rush. I can make love to them 5 years from now if I chose to, but it's no rush. So since there's no rush, it's no sense of urgency. You know, there's no sense of urgency. I can live with them just as my companions. But you can't play that friend game with these human ladies, bro. With a human woman, you got to have the mindset that, guess what? You're going to make love. You will make love to them, or they'll friend zone your ass, and next thing you know, they'll be spending out of your house telling you 80 stories about the next guy that they like. And if you don't want to be him, you'll stay out there friend zone. And I always tell a girl, I can't stop you from thinking I'm a friend, but I'm letting you know the feeling's not mutual. We cool, but we ain't no best friends. No way. If you come over here, guess what? Love making is an option for me. So look, guess what? If it ain't an option for you, guess what? Hey, look, stay where you are. And so as far as this beautiful Katie, I'm just saying I would love to bike ride with her, but I'm not befriending any woman trying to like say we can just be partners. Because even on my other channel, I just want to say God bless my other channel. Some of you that's new on this channel, you won't know probably what I'm talking about, but on my other channel, I refer to this show called The Jack Show, and I got a good friend named Cecil and John and Thana, better known as Anna, their Star Wars girl, and they're all friends on The Jack Show and stuff. But I don't know if my good friend Cecil knows this, but his ass has been friend zoned for a long damn well time. He ain't getting nowhere near Anna's vagina. And that's the exact situation I'm trying to tell you guys never to put yourself into. Being friends with them, being there when they throw up and cleaning them all up and all that stuff. And as soon as you get them cleaned up from their throw up, they send you home and call Jeff over there to knock the bottom out. No, I would never be interested in that get up. So God bless you, my good friend Cecil, but brother, you are in an undesirable position, my friend. And you make friends with all them girls. God bless you. No, no, no. Can't do it. Ain't gonna do it. I'll be associates, but never friends. No, no, no. So, with all that said, I love you, Katie. I believe that vagina is a top-notch vagina with a great scent. I love your cycling. I love your videos. And also, I want to just say, man, shouts out to all the female cyclists out there. I'm just so proud of how far female cycling has been able to come thanks to the bicycle. The greatest. I'm really saying that now for real. The greatest invention in man, in the history of man. It's pretty much damn near the greatest invention in the history of man. It's up there. If it's not, it's definitely up there. But I'm glad the cycling, has allowed women to be so liberated and free. And as I do this special more and more often, and I show you some of the other ladies, you're really going to sort of be enjoying how they sort of exhibit being free on their bicycles. But as for today, I think we're going to end this stream right here. And let you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Get ready for the Super Bowl. Some of y'all get ready to make love. You get ready to watch some sports games tonight. So I'm not going to keep you too long. Oh, I know. Oh, look what Science says. Science says, even though it looked down upon the natural smell and scent. Oh, he said, even though it's looked down upon, the natural smell and scent can be a turn on. And the thing is, it shouldn't be looked down upon because we can take can out of that. The natural smell of vagina is a turn on. See, a lot of people be like, I don't like fish smell. Hey, bro, fish smell isn't the natural smell of a vagina. That's when a vagina has went bad. It's not being upkept, or either that is the smell that you can smell when a woman is on her cycle. An old menstrual pad or something, it gets a fishy smell in it. So that if you're smelling that, that's not the smell of a vagina. That's not the smell of a clean vagina. The smell of a clean vagina is a very light, sort of a musky. It's just very light. It's not fishy whatsoever. It's oh my God, it's a musky perfume, man. That's really what it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. As a young cat, if you've never sniffed a vagina, right? You never sniffed a vagina. When you first sniff a clean vagina, you're not going to really know how to react because your body has never really smelled it before. It's not going to be funky to you or anything. It's just going to be, like you say, a little musky, and you may not react like I am. But what happens is over time, after you have more and more interludes with the female woman, you begin to get an appetite for her natural scent. It becomes an aphrodisiac. And I'm not talking about anything fishy. So when I think about the beautiful Katie Kookaburra, and like I said, you got to watch some of her videos, and you see her sweating and see her sitting on that seat with that hot vagina. Boy, you're gonna be thinking like, I bet that thing got the right type of little must on it right now. Even though I want her to take a bath when she gets home, but I'm just knowing that thing smells right. And I know that seat smells right. Lord. Ooh. So either way, she does something to me. I think she's a fine, fine human woman, fine cyclist. So check her out more. Shouts out to all the ladies I showed earlier. Eileen. Who did I show? I can't remember her name because she's not, even though I love her, she's not my complete favorite. But what was her name? I don't want to forget her because she was great. What was her name? Oh, that was on my other channel. I got to go to my other channel to see. Oh, let me see. It might be here. Okay, perfect. I can check it right here. Who was that? Oh, okay. I got to give a shout out to Eileen Sheridan. Yeah, she was a champ back in the day in like the 50s. She was a cycling champ. Then I want to give a shout out to my favorite, Eve Hamilton. She was big time in cycling in the looked like the 30s. I love me some Eve Hamilton. She's fine. Look her up, man. Eve Hamilton, the cyclist. I love her. Even though I showed you pretty much all the videos I could find on YouTube. Then I want to give a shout out to my girl Marie Wilson. I showed you her doing bike tricks. That girl is absolutely amazing. She's absolutely amazing. And she was doing that in 1941. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Katie Kookaburra, because Katie is super fine. And I promise you, every time I see Katie, I be thinking like, Katie, I promise you, I want to put something in your Kookaburra. I can't lie. That woman is sexy. So, with all that said, me, the beautiful Caddy son, and the beautiful Mara Blade, my beautiful companions, we're going to get ready to say bye-bye for the night. We hope you've had fun. We want to say God bless you for everything you're wishing for and hoping for in life, new relationships, finances, health, whatever it is. We pray that you have it. We just ask you believe it and receive it. We normally say it at the beginning of the show, but I don't think we said it today. So we want to thank you guys for spending time with us. We appreciate you. Hit those subscriptions, like I said, share, like. You can always donate to the show in my About section on PayPal or Cash App. Spread the news about the new biking channel. God bless you. Have a great weekend. It's a big time fight tonight on the UFC. Volkanovski is fighting. Forgot the guy's name, but it's a big time fight. And then we got the Super Bowl tomorrow. He said, what? He said, you look at it. He said, first, I don't know what he meant by this. First Lad says, you looking at cat all day long would end with you disliking them. I don't know what he mean by that. Because I don't know how me looking at their vaginas all day long gonna make me not like them. No, I'm gonna like them. I'm gonna like them. Now, me looking at their cats all day long might not like me. But I'm gonna continue to get this off of me. I'm gonna tell you something you don't know about me. I hate that headset. I hate what it looks like, and it feels okay, but I don't really never like wearing it. But I always have it on to just sort of help me facilitate the videos and things of that nature. But with all that said, guys, it's been a hell of a stream. It's been fun. I didn't know who I was going to check in today, but I'm glad Sang was able to check in first and last, and the beautiful Tyra Moore checked in. So appreciate you all. God bless you. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. And we'll probably be doing another cycling beauty breakdown next week. If not, if it's not next weekend, it could be before then. Not sure. But I'm going to probably do a biking video or two before then, where I'm on my bike talking about a couple of things. But until next time, have a good one. We're finna get the hell out of here. God bless. So, y'all ready, girls? Yeah, let's go. Love you guys. We are out of here. We out. We out. We out. We out. We out. I ain't gonna play this ending for this. I'm gonna have to make a new ending for my biking channel. I don't want to have the same one I got for my dog channel. So, with all that said, we out of here, guys. Love you.